Hey there, do you make art and know not much about tax? Well, you've come to the right place. Let's talk about the top 3 mistakes that I see people make in tax returns. So one mistake that people often make in their tax returns is incorrectly claiming deductions. Things like occupancy costs. If you're doing working from home expenses, you cannot claim like water bills, you cannot claim body corporate and things like that because that's part of your occupancy. On your rent, it doesn't usually work that way. So that's not deductible. Something people often also get wrong is things like uniform and training costs when they're not specifically required for work. So like generic suits, generic like black jeans and stuff is not specifically work related. Uniform, because it doesn't have like a brand on it, it's not a protective item of clothing, it's not deductible. And with like training seminars, it's got to be specifically related to what you're doing for work. You can't randomly do a degree in something unrelated and be like, yes, deductible. That's not how that works. It has to be in the field that you're already working in. The second thing that I see people get wrong in their tax returns is when they fill out the business income and loss section. If they're a sole trader or they've got ABN activities, make sure you do fill it out if you have an ABN. If you don't fill it out, it's going to probably cancel your ABN. So you should just fill it out and write 0. Just make sure you've got something loaded in there so that your ABN doesn't get cancelled. And also, if you're filling out your tax return and it's asking you to put in every single invoice, you probably need to adjust the steps because you shouldn't have to do that. The number of business activities is usually just 1. It's not like the number of invoices that you've sent or the number of gigs that you've done or whatever. It's just usually like the industries that you're in. Like if you're a performer, it's probably just the 1 business activity. But if you're also like a chef and you're also like doing Pilates or whatever, then you'd have 3, etc. That's how that works. And also the losses section. It can be a little bit confusing, but unless you meet the specific non-commercial loss rules, you must defer any business losses and then use them in a future period. But again, quite complicated. Hit me up if you need help. And here's the third thing that people get wrong in their tax returns, and this is probably the most important one. Make sure that you do lodge your tax returns on time. Even if you don't have the money, the ATO have really good payment plans. It's best practice to just get it in on time. So if you're one of the people that have your tax return due on the 31st of October, just make sure that you set your alarm for like the 1st of October and then set another alarm for the 2nd of October and then the 3rd of October because I know you have ADHD, but I don't want you to forget to do your tax return, okay? And then the other thing is record keeping. Keep your records for up to 5 years for the ATO. Stay sexy.